Hello students, this video is on nomenclature of organic compounds. Question number 1. The correct IUPAC name of the compound is. We have got a carbon chain where there are halogen atoms attached. We have got chlorine, bromine, iodine. So according to alphabetic order, bromine should come first, bromo, then should come chloro, then there should be iodo. Also, the carbon carrying the halogen should get the lower number. Therefore, I can start from left hand side numbering carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5 and carbon number 6. Therefore, the longest chain is hexane. So ending with the hexane. Since there are carbon-carbon single bonds only, alkane. Okay. Second carbon atom chloro, third carbon atom bromo, fourth carbon atom iodo. Now according to alphabetical order, it should be 3 bromo, right? 3 bromo, then 2 chloro and 4 iodo hexane, right? Therefore answer is option number B, right? Question number 2. IUPAC name of the product obtained by the oxidation of phenol with the help of chromic acid. Phenol reacts with the chromic acid. Phenol is a benzene ring attached to the OH group. Chromic acid is a H2CrO4. Chromic acid. It is an oxidizing agent. It is an oxidizing agent. Chromic acid can also be prepared using sodium dichromate and sulfuric acid H2SO4, which can produce chromic acid. Therefore, the phenol now gives the compound. Here it is a C double bond O, here it is a C double bond O. Then to satisfy the valencies, I have got double bonds. So there is a conjugation, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. Now we can identify the functional group present. Functional group is a ketone. Ketone is there. How many ketones are there? 2 ketone. So there is a diketone. Okay. So it should be named as the dione, right? It should be dione. Dione. So let me number the carbon atom. Carbon number 1 carrying the functional group. Carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5, carbon number 6. Cyclohexane has been converted into cyclohexene, but there are 2 double bonds. So it should be cyclohexa. Cyclohexane becomes cyclohexene. Cyclohexa. Everywhere it is there. Cyclohexa. Double bond starts on carbon number 2. Double bond also starts from the carbon number 5. So, cyclohexa 2, 5 diene, alkene, diene, right? Diene. Now, after that, the keto groups are there on carbon number 1 and carbon number 4. So, it is a cyclohexadiene, then 1, 4 dione. 1, 4 dione. So what is the option number? Option number is 5. 2, 5 and 1, 4 is it. Okay. And you see here, these are diols. They are given it is a alcohol, which is wrong. So it should be ending with the ketone. Ketones are the functional groups. Right? Question number 3. Numerical type question. Among the following, the total number of compounds containing at least one sp3 hybridized carbon atom are acetylene. Acetylene is a ethyne. H, C, triple bond, CH. Triple bonded carbon atoms are sp hybridized. Double bonded carbon atoms are sp2 hybridized. And if there are saturated carbon atom containing carbon-carbon single bonds, they are sp3 hybridized. Okay. So both carbon atoms here it is sp hybridized. Then dimethyl ether. Ether is O. Dimethyl. Okay. 2 methyl groups on the carbon atom. Sorry. There are 3 hydrogens on the carbon atom. Methyl on both the sides. This carbon same. So it is a sp3 hybridized. Single bonds around the carbon atom. Okay. Then We have got propanol, carbon number 1, carbon number 2, propanol on first carbon atom, one of the carbon atom, okay, terminal carbon atom. Remaining valency are hydrogen here, correct? Remaining valence hydrogen. We can see here everywhere, okay, the carbon has got 4 sigma bonds. So all carbon atoms are here, it is a sp3 hybridized. Then ethane, next one is ethane. Ethane is a 2 carbon atom, hydrocarbon. So single bonds around the carbon atoms, okay, all single bonds here, correct? So both the carbon atoms are sp3 hybridized. Last one, chlorobutane. Butane 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atom. Second carbon atom contains chlorine. Remaining valence is by hydrogen. Now see here also, everywhere the bonds are single bonds, okay, around it. 4 sigma bonds are present. Therefore, in all these cases, all the carbon atoms are sp3 hybridized. Except ethyne, okay, rest are 1, 2, 3, 4 compounds are there. So answer should be 4. So numerical type question should be 4.00, right? Question number 4. The correct IUPAC name of the compound is. We can see two functional groups. One is the amine functional group. Other one the ether. Can you see this one? Ether. There are two functional groups are there. According to the priority list, amine is taken as the principal functional group and ether is taken as the secondary functional group. Now this ether becomes the substituent. Now attach this amine to the longest chain. So I can take the longest chain with the 4 carbon atom, number from this side 1, so that the carbon carrying the functional group is the lower number 2, 3 and 4. Therefore this should be called as the alkoxy. How many carbon atoms are in oxygen there? There are 2. It should be called as the ethoxy. It should be named as the ethoxy. Right? Clear? Now the longest chain has got amine on the 4 carbon atom, so it is a butanamine. Should be butanamine. Only one option available. So therefore ethoxy is there on the second carbon atom, so it is 2-ethoxy butanamine. So answer is option number D. Longest chain 4 carbon atom, amine is there. So butan 2 amine, right? Question number 5. The sum of number of sigma and pi bonds in 5-oxohexanoic acid is. So hexanoic means 6 carbon atom, carbon number, okay, first carbon, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 carbon atom hexanoic acid, double bond OH. 5-oxo means keto group. Carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5, carbon number 6. On carbon number 5, keto group, oxo group. Rest of the bonds are in the form of the hydrogen atoms. Okay. Now keep on counting all the types of bonds, sigma bond and pi bond. How many bonds are there? You'll tell me. Okay. Count now all the bonds around the carbon atom, including sigma and pi bond both. So number of bonds when you calculate, okay, total will be 20 there. 20 bonds are there. In that, how many pi bond? Pi bond can be easily calculated. How many are there? Pi bonds is whenever there is a double bond, pi bond comes. There is one pi bond, one sigma bond. One sigma bond, one pi bond. Okay. Sigma and pi. Rest of the bonds are pi bond. So two pi bonds are there. So remaining how many sigma will be there? Sigma will be 18. So 18 sigma and 2 pi will be there. Altogether 20 it makes. So the option number is A. Right? Question number 6. IUPAC name of the following compound. Now identify the compound. Compound has got double bond. Compound has got a CHO. This is CHO group, correct? CHO group it is. CHO group. That means aldate it is. Aldate should be there. Al, ending with the al, correct. So carbon number 1 carrying the function group. Carbon number 2. Carbon number 3. Carbon number 4. Carbon number 5. Carbon number 6. Carbon number 7. Carbon number 8. Carbon number 9. Octa. Carbon number 9. Sorry, it is a 9 carbon atom, nonane. Okay, nonane. But carbon carbon double bond is also there here, right? Carbon carbon double bond. Double bond start on the second carbon, non 2-ene should be. Non 2-ene. So only one option is available. A should be the answer. Now we'll continue. Non-2-ene aldehyde is there on the first carbon atom. Okay, and all the options they given: cockroach, repellent, found in cucumber. Right? Yeah. Question number 7. Write the IUPAC name of the following compound. Now we can see methyl, OH group and chlorine. So there is a functional group is there, alcohol. So you end with the alcohol, right? This is the alcohol, ending with the alcohol. Okay. So it should be number 1. Now which side will proceed now? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Now you have to go for that direction where the carbon carrying the substance should get lower number. So carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5, carbon number 6. 6 carbon atom, cyclohexanol, fine, everywhere it is there. It should be 5 chloro, 2 methyl, 5 chloro, 2 methyl, methyl M, chloro C. According to alphabetical order, C comes first. There should be 5 chloro, 2 methyl. So what is the option number? Option number is C. Right? Question number 8. IUP's name. We can see M here. ME stand for methyl CH3. And what does ET stand for? ET stand for ethyl. Let me split that one. So two carbon atom in the form of CH2 and CH3. And the functional group is OH. Carbon carrying the functional group should get the lower number. So I should start with the right hand side. Carbon number 1, carbon number 2, longest chain you select carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5, carbon number 6. Hexene. Which hexene? Because double bond is there. 5-ene available. X5-ene. Double bond is there on fifth carbon atom. So here also X5-ene. Either option number A or option number D. Remaining. See the substituent. What are the substituent? So we have got on third ethyl is present. On third ethyl is there. And on fourth methyl is there. On fourth methyl is there. According to alphabetical order. Which comes first? E comes first. So it should be 3 ethyl, 4 methyl, X, 5 in 2 all. Option number is A, right? Question number 9. Alkanamines have general formula. Alkanamines are derived from alkane. Let me take one example, alkane. CH3 single bond CH3. This is the ethane. Let me take ethane. Alkanamine means one hydrogen atom replaced by the amine group. This is alkanamine. This is known as the ethanamine. This is the ethanamine. Ethanamine. General formula of the alkane is the CN H2N plus 2. Here in this one becomes CN H2N plus 1 because one hydrogen we are removed and replaced by NH2 now. Now we'll put them together. CN H2N. How many hydrogens are there? Plus 3 altogether. 1 plus 2, 3. And nitrogen. So CnH2n plus 3n. Option number is which one? B is the answer. Right? Question number 10. Write the IUPAC's name of the following structure. Me is given. Me stand for CH3 group. Okay. So Me stand for CH3. Then here also CH3. This is CH3 and then CH2. Now this is the alcohol. This is the alcohol group. And there is this group. This is known as the ester group. Now there are two function groups. Which one is the main function group? Ester comes first in the priority list. Then alcohol comes later. Therefore, alcohol is a secondary functional group. So O should be named as the hydroxy. So ester is somewhere here, right? This is here. So give the carbon number 1 here. Carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5, carbon number 6, carbon number 7, carbon number 8. Longest chain is the 8 carbon atom. This is the substituent CH3 and this is the alkyl part will be attached to the ester. Okay. Now it should be octa. Octa is there everywhere. Double bond is there. Double bond is start on the fifth carbon atom. Correct? Fifth carbon atom. It should be 5-ene. 5-ene is here. 5-ene is here. 5-ene is here. Then check for the substituent. Seventh carbon atom carries methyl. Seventh carbon atom carries methyl. So this is possible. This is possible. Now this is not possible. Seventh carbon atom. Again is you OH group. OH group is there on the fourth carbon atom. 4 hydroxy now. 4 hydroxy. Okay. We have got here. Okay. Clear? Then Now this is the O8. Esters are ending with O8. Octanoate. Now here oct 5 in O8. Okay. Now this extra alkyl group is there, no? That is the ethyl should come in the beginning always. Like we write CH3 COOH. This is known as what? This is known as the acetic acid or ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. If I write CH3COONA, it becomes sodium ethanoate. Sodium ethanoate. Sodium ethanoate. Okay. Suppose I write CH3 there. CH3COO and CH3. So this is the ester. Carboxyl becomes ester. Then ethyl. Okay. Alkyl ethyl. So it is known as the methyl ethanoate. Methyl ethanoate. Okay. Clear? Remember esters end with the O8 with the number of carbon atom here in the longest chain. Clear? So answer is option number D here. Right? Question number 11. Structure looks complicated. What is the IUPAC's name of the following compound? But easy. First identify the functional group present. Looks like a functional group OH, OH and OH. Alcohol is there. And this CN also. Cyanide actually common name. Its IUPAC's name is nitrile. So when we have got OH and CN, which is the main functional group, nitrile actually the principal functional group, nitrile. Then comes alcohol. Now here alcohol should be named as the hydroxide. Okay, hydroxide. So hydroxy. So now select the longest chain. Carbon number 1 of the nitrile functional group. Carbon number 2. Carbon number 3. So here it is. And this is taken as substituent. Now here also in 3 carbon atoms are there. It is a propane nitrile. It should be called as the propane nitrile. Propane nitrile. Got it? This is propane nitrile. What is propane nitrile? Propane nitrile like this. CH3, CH2 and C triple bond. This is propane nitrile. Now see here on the second carbon atom there is a benzene. Benzene. So it is called as the carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3. 2 phenyl. So it will be 2 phenyl. 2 phenyl. We'll see that first. So 2 phenyl is there on the first option, second option. So these are not the answer. C and D are not the answer. Now we'll proceed. Now I said it is a 2 phenyl. 2 phenyl. Now 3 dash 3 this one entire group now. Separately we'll name it. So carbon number 1 here. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? If I go for anti-clockwise, carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3. Okay, on third carbon I get substituent. Carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3. Here also I get substituent. Which one yet follow? Where we get now alcohol directly attached. So in this one, carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3. OH directly attached on carbon number I'll get. 3 I'll get. Okay. Carbon number 4, carbon number 5. This entire structure is what? Cyclohexane. Cyclohexane becomes cyclohexyl. Cyclohexyl is there in both the cases. Okay? Cyclo in both the cases. And this cyclohexyl group is attached to carbon number 3. So third carbon is also green. Now inside this structure, okay? So I should be calling this as the 3,4 dihydroxy. 3,4 dihydroxy is there. And 5 hydroxymethyl. Methyl means this extra carbon atom, methyl. See here in the second option 3 and 3 repeated. Not possible. Because the two substituents are not in the same carbon atom. They are in the separate carbon atom. Third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon. Okay. So this way we can get the answer. Right. So what is the option number? Option number is A. Right. Question number 12. The number of primary, secondary, tertiary carbon in the following structures are respectively. So we have got here 3 types of the carbon atom: primary, secondary and tertiary carbon atom. What do you mean by primary carbon? Primary carbon means that given carbon should be attached to only one carbon. See here. This carbon is attached to only one carbon directly, only one. Okay. But this is attached to 2. This will attach to, this will attach to 2. Okay. So go for terminal ones. Attached to only one. This carbon attached to only one. So there are no other possibility, 3 number. What do you mean by secondary? Secondary means that carbon should be attached to 2 more carbon atoms here. This can be attached to two other carbon atoms, this side, this side. Here also, on both the side two. I'm done with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5 and 6 here. This one attached to two carbon, this side, 6. Okay. Tertiary means the given carbon should be attached to three more other carbon atoms. See this carbon atom. This carbon attached to 1, 2 and 3. Here also this carbon atom is there, right? This carbon attached to 1 bond, 2 bond and 3. Second is done. One more here. Attached to one carbon, second carbon, third carbon. Correct? So again 3 number. So it should be 3, 6, 3. Right? So what is the option number? Option number is B. Correct? Yes. Question number 13. Provide the systematic name of the following compound. So this is a cyclic compound and there are some substituents. Okay. Now we have to number the carbon atom in the cyclic ring so that substituents should get the lower number. Correct. When you add them to get numbers, when you add the number, they should have the lower numbers. If I start from here, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4 number. You can add, or I can start from 1, 2, 3, 4. When I add these numbers, I'll get the lower number. So 1, 2 position should be, okay, given preference. 1, 2, these are 1, 2 positions. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Hepta, 7 carbon, hepta. Hepta is there everywhere. So how many carbon atoms are there? There are 2 carbon atoms. So it should be 1 ethyl. 1 ethyl. Second carbon atom got only 1 carbon atom. 2 methyl. 2 methyl. Then fourth carbon has got how many carbon atom? 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be butyl. 4 butyl. Okay, butyl. Now go for alphabetic order. B comes first, then E comes, then M comes. Should be 4 butyl, 1 ethyl, then 2 methyl. Cyclic structure has got altogether how many carbon atoms? 7 heptane. So there, what is the answer? Answer is option number D. Right? Question number 14. How many isomers are possible for the alkyl group C4H9? Okay. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atom. This alkyl group is attached to some other group. Now this can be arranged as 1, 2, 3 in the main chain. I can write one carbon substituent here. Or 1, 2, 3 attached some other group. I can have carbon here. Or I can also have one carbon attached to the 3 other carbon atoms. 4 carbon atoms are done. So how many possibilities are there? So altogether there are 4 possibilities are there. So 4 isomers are possible for this. So question number 14, what is the answer? Answer is option number C, 4. Right? Question number 15. Which one is not an allylic halide? So let me give the structure of vinylic halide and allylic halide. Okay. So CH2 double bond CH, then single bond Cl. Okay. Halogen is directly attached to sp2 carbon atom, carbon-carbon double bond is called as the vinyl groups. So it is vinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride. Now, if I extend the carbon atom, so it is a CH here, then a CH2, then halogen attached. This is the sp2 carbon atom. Next carbon atom is sp3. If the halogen is attached to a carbon atom, sp3 carbon which is next to the carbon-carbon double bond, they are known as the allylic halides. In this example, allylic chloride or allyl chloride. That means, whenever there is a allyl halide, halogen should not be attached to the double bond. If they are on the double bond, then they are the vinyl. That means one of the compound is vinyl. Now you can write the structure of all these and check verify, or see the numbers given there. It can be 1 and 2 number, 1 and 3 number. Suppose I get 1 and 1. See this one. 1 and 1. Double bond is there on the first carbon atom. Chlorine also there on the first carbon atom. It is like this. Carbon atom carrying double bond, carbon number 1. On the same carbon atom, what is there? Halogen is also there. So it become vinyl. Let me write the structure of this compound, B compound. Carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4. Right? 4 carbon atom. Butene. Butene means ene. Double bond should be on the first carbon atom. Also, they are given 1 chloro. That means this part is become the vinylic group. Vinylic group. So answer is option number B. Right? Others will be allylic halide. You can check them. Right? Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.